cool.
I know, right? So cute.
How many American dollars do this thing?
Did you catch the name of the town? Like a puzzle time?
Alright, looks like live stream is live. If you can't see it, throw up some frowny faces and I'll come investigate.
You're looking at a live view of
Falcon
Heavy on historic launch pad 39A at Kennedy Space Center, awaiting liftoff at 6:35 p.m. local time. Welcome to our live webcast of the Falcon Heavy Arabsat 6A mission from SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne, California. My name is Jesse Anderson, and I'm a manufacturing engineer here at SpaceX. I'm so excited to be here with you today, along with my co-hosts, bringing you coverage of the second launch of Falcon Heavy. It's the first Falcon Heavy launch carrying a payload for a customer, and
This man tells no lies.
And I'm Alex Siegel. I'm a material planner here at SpaceX. We first flew our Falcon Heavy vehicle a little more than a year ago. It is the world's most powerful operational rocket by a factor of 2. With 28 engines, 3 boosters, 3 separation events, and 3 landing attempts, there's going to be a lot of activity happening all at once. The payload tonight is a geostationary communications satellite that provides state-of-the-art communication services to customers in the Middle East and Africa.
Tonight's launch window is about 2 hours long, and we're planning to launch at the top of that window.
Today, Falcon Heavy will deliver the Arabsat 6A payload to its intended orbit more than 20,000 miles above the Earth's equator. That's significantly higher than normal, which is why we're flying a Falcon Heavy. Now let's take a closer look at the rocket. Falcon Heavy is essentially 3 Falcon 9 rockets strapped together, which means it can carry much larger payloads not only to Earth orbit, but to the Moon and Mars as well. Like the Falcon 9, Falcon Heavy is a 2-stage launch vehicle. The big difference, of course, is that the Falcon Heavy first stage is comprised of 3 cores, and Falcon 9 only has 1. Each one of these cores has 9 Merlin 1D engines, making for a total of 27 engines overall, as you can see on your screen. Now, altogether, these engines produce over 5 million pounds of thrust, equal to 18 747s at takeoff. So much power that we don't need them at full thrust all at once until after liftoff. For the mission today,
we will attempt to land the center core on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, which is currently stationed about 535 nautical miles off the coast of Florida in the Atlantic Ocean. It's worth mentioning that for this mission, bringing back the center core is challenging. If we are able to land all 3 cores tonight, it will be particularly exciting.
Now, as Jesse mentioned, we did start the day with a 2-hour launch window. However, now that we are into LOX loading, we don't have the ability to hold the countdown. If there is an issue in the last minutes, there isn't enough time in the window to stop.
So this is happening live
today. There is a backup date though, this Saturday, April 13th at the same time. Now, as I've said before, launch is hard.
Nice.
Falcon Heavy is no exception. We are essentially counting down 3 rockets simultaneously. So the SpaceX team is going to be conservative in case anything pops up in the last minutes. But as the energy from the team gathering below me outside of the Mission Control Center is growing, we are go at T-minus 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
11, 10, 9, 8, oh, mine's slow.
9, 4, 8, 7, 2,
everybody's at a different time. 1,
7,
0.
6,
5,
That thing went up fast. Holy cow.
T plus.
They forgot to move the camera.
30 miles per hour.
30 plus. Here we go.
200 miles per hour.
It's frozen.
Oh, shit.
You got the video?
You
might want to rejoin the room.
It's gonna hit the dome.
Yeah, rejoin the room. Rejoin the room. Rejoin the room. Come back.
Oh, you missed it.
18 seconds into flight. Under the power of 5.1 million pounds of thrust, Falcon Heavy is headed to space.
Tracking system
We're throttling down at T plus 40 seconds to prepare for max.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Power telemetry nominal.
Still, 3 rockets are still on.
We're hearing reports.
Oh, wow.
Power and telemetry are nominal.
Yeah.
That altitude on the bottom left?
You may have heard the call out on Net 1. Vehicle is supersonic.
I can't read that.
Side boosters are throttling back up on power.
Altitude, yes, 12.5.
Thank you, Elon.
Dynamic pressure.
Plus one.
Speed is on the left. Altitude's on the right.
Trajectory looking good. You can hear the applause behind me as we've gotten past maximum dynamic pressure.
Listen to all those people.
Just imagine you having a car that goes that hard.
Damn. A billion hours of work went into this.
What is that mission?
Oh, the satellite.
Hey.
Okay,
not to explode. That's their mission.
Cross your fingers, guys.
Sounds good.
To decrease loads on the center core.
Oh, there he goes.
It's pretty cool.
Come on.
That's so fast.
Almost there.
2 minutes.
Second load limiting shutdown.
Continuing to decrease loads to
on,
minimize acceleration on the Falcon Heavy structure.
All right, scaling
Coming
back.
up on booster engine cutoff, called BECO, and separation of the two side boosters.
And back engine 2.
Yes. Yes. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Separation.
Oh my God, yes. Look at that footage. That's what I'm talking about.
Woo! That's good shit.
Side boosters have begun the boost back burn. The center core has throttled back up to power.
Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen?
Everything looks on the Falcon Heavy. The next major event. Main engine cutoff of the center core and separation ignition.
Oh, here goes.
Okay, good point.
Houston, we do not have a problem.
Give it 2 more minutes.
Yeah, that would be the best.
Second stage engine.
Miko.
Main engine cutoff. Center core is shut down.
Separation confirmed.
There she goes.
There we go, yeah. Take it off.
Been better, but still not quite the best.
Again, over the cheering. MVAC-D engine up on power. It looks good. Side boosters looking good.
Great lighting.
On their way back.
Whoever did the lighting in this is just really pretty impressive.
It's your boy, Falcon 9.
On the center core.
Separation confirmed.
Here comes the fairing separation.
This is so awesome. It's like watching IMAX in your living room.
Ooh.
We also have successful shutdown.
Yeah. Coming.
Of the side booster boost back burn. So T plus 4 minutes 25 seconds into flight. Side boosters on their way back to Cape Canaveral.
Okay, there go the grid fins.
There's the fins, yep.
Stage
there we
2
go.
looking good with a nominal trajectory.
Just gotta stretch their arms a little bit.
Well, I mean, there's no harm in it. They use them to... For those of you that have never been to these, those grid fins are for steering the rocket on its way in. It's like fins, basically, just it's better at transonic speeds.
Nice targeted soft landing. Let's see those heading home right now. As a reminder, today we'll be attempting to recover all 3 of the first stage cores and all 3 boosters.
Thank you.
In a few minutes, the side boosters will execute an entry burn, followed by a landing burn, and the center core will do much the same a few minutes later. Both burns are meant to slow the stage's speed down rapidly before landing.
At the time of separation, the side boosters were traveling slow enough to turn around and make their way back to land on the side-by-side landing pads. The center core, on the other hand, is going too fast to efficiently return to the Cape, so we're using our autonomous drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. If we have a successful landing today, the side boosters will be reflown on our next Falcon Heavy mission, STP-2.
I'm going to have a look at this globe.
So the ship is landing on is even autonomous.
Named after spacecraft from Ian Banks' The Culture series.
Say what? What'd you say, Jake?
So the center one's landing on a ship, and the ship itself is autonomous. So it's like a robot ship or something.
Oh, really?
They're named after what?
That's what it sounds like.
And right screen.
Side booster entry burn has started.
And there's the re-entry burn beginning.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Yep.
God, I love the split screen layout.
I wonder how much human involvement there is like right now, if they're just have everything automated with.
Stage 2 trajectory. This is great, man.
Yeah, I wonder.
And the re-entry burn is complete for the side boosters. Now coming up in about 30 seconds, the center core, which you see on your center screen, will begin its re-entry burn.
Just imagine putting so much hours in it and it's working.
Okay, so
for those that have never
this
seen
is
it before,
re-entry,
those
right?
blasts of vapor out of the rocket are just steering jets. They're all according to a nominal performance.
Stage 1 entry burn has started. Side boosters are transonic.
And there you can see the re-entry burn for center core has begun. Coming up in about 5 seconds here, the side boosters landing burn will begin as well.
Think about how high pressure those engines must be running at. Oh, landing, come on!
Upper strings.
Yep.
Almost.
Yeah, they made it!
Oh! Here we go! Damn!
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh,
yes! Music, baby!
Beautiful.
sweet. Yeah.
Love it. That is so cool.
Bloody hell.
Give it up for it.
Now I'm gonna change the center windows.
Oh, that is pretty neat.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like right now.
Shut down on the second stage, and for the center core to land. Now, if all goes well, we'll have successfully recovered all 3 boosters, which we have never done before.
That's crazy.
Cheers.
So coming up in about 20 seconds, we're going to listen
to the size of buildings. They just like go, no problem at all.
Just imagine your house like dropping like that.
One more to go.
Hang in there, center core.
Come on, big guy. You can do it.
And we have confirmation.
Center core
now we're just waiting to hear good orbit.
Nice.
Center core transonic, yeah.
And we have that confirmed. Good orbit.
Now coming up here in about 15 seconds will be the center core landing burn beginning. So again, as we mentioned earlier,
actually we probably won't. The center core is so far out into the ocean, we may never actually,
landing
we may not have signal.
Of course, I still love you.
Oh, come on.
I think so, yeah.
There's cheering.
Here it comes.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Nice signal, buddy.
Hang in there.
This always happens.
At least it's a shared failure.
Be patient. This always happens.
Come on, hang in there.
Oh, at least I got it landed.
The best part is my video connection.
We landed it.
Yes.
We got it.
Successful. They
We
called
got
it.
it. All 3.
Oh, yay! There it is.
Yes.
There it is. Yeah. Right on the mark.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been nice to see that coming down.
Yeah. Maybe they'll have some, or the video recorded also separately to be able to see.
Yeah.
Unless it was the stream that failed.
So now
Beautiful.
our mission is still going well.
USA. USA. USA.
This
Leave
is
you with an
awesome.
animation that shows you where we are throughout the space. We will be back at about T plus 26 minutes for our second stage relight and the deployment of our satellite.
That was so awesome.
It's a dance party.
Oh man, everybody, was that not incredible?
Yeah.
Oh man, I still got goosebumps from that. Holy cow. So
that was cool.
Yeah. So here's what's up next. This rocket is going to be on a 15-minute coast period here. They said at about T plus 26 minutes. They're going to do another burn of the engine and then separate the payload. So stick around to watch the wrap up. But yeah. In the meantime, just hang out. Like I said, you got like 15 minutes here. If you haven't explored the room yet, absolutely do that. There's all kinds of cool stuff scattered around. And you got the full-scale rocket in the back, the space shuttle, the Mars ball. Also got lots of little informational posters scattered around. Feel free to come and ask me about those if you're interested.
Desired power.
I know, right? I only saw it today, but that is going right on.
You may have seen just before ignition the large white fluffy pieces moving away. That is solid oxygen. The stuff you breathe, it's so cold that it's solid, but it is not very dense, it's very fluffy, and it is actually attached to one of the liquid oxygen overboard drain lines that we use, so coming off is normal. Now this burn is about an 85-second burn. In that time, we'll add 2,800 meters per second to our velocity.
There shouldn't be any
That's
reason
more than the side boosters provided early in flight. Almost as much as what the center core did.
You know.
It's funny, Kerbal Space Program
We've throttled down the engine
ask them to
keep
put it in meters per second
below
instead of
the limit
kilometers
for
per
our
hour.
Arab
Maybe K and P is more useful than the
I think it's all generic. I think she could pick the flannel. It's the option in the upper right-hand corner.
It's speeding up even more.
Change the color of everything.
On either side of
That's
the
right,
second stage.
You got it on the. You're on the hoodie right now.
Sometimes you have to try 2 and 3 times before it lets you have that option.
Oh, well, now it stays pretty static. Goes down. Yep.
Right now we're waiting to hear what the final orbit looks like.
Oh, here we go.
Guidance engineer over one of the next announcements. Nominal orbit insertion. Right where we want to be. We're on a path that'll take us almost 90,000 kilometers up above the Earth. Well, now we're in the good orbit we wanted. We're going to coast for the next 5 minutes or so. We'll be back with continuing coverage at T plus 33 minutes for the final step
we haven't
of
seen nothing
mission,
yet, so
deployment of the Arabsat 6A satellite.
Pretty
Welcome back. T plus 33 minutes, 29 seconds since liftoff. We're about half a minute away from the deployment of the Arabsat 6A satellite.
Okay,
currently, the second stage has begun a slow spin-up.
All right.
That'll help stabilize the satellite. It'll retain that spin when it separates from the second stage. Currently, the camera view has switched forward, looking at the Arabsat 6A spacecraft. And if you've just joined us now, you've missed a great day. Both side boosters landed at the Cape. Center core landed, second stage right in the desired orbit. And now we're waiting for separation.
That must work.
Yeah, no hands again.
Easy. Hey, man, they made it look easy.
As you can tell behind me, the folks who watched the mission cheering. Arabsat 6A headed away into the desired orbit, doing its mission in space. That puts a capper on what's been a completely normal day.
Thank you so much for coming to yet another successful rocket launch and yet another successful rocket watch party. These meetings are awesome because you guys are here making your noise and cheering with your emojis. I love it. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, keep an eye on your calendar for any future events that are coming up. I think there's another rocket launch in May, I believe. So they will be posting that on the calendar.